Guys, if you are in a relationship that is lasting longer than expected, or yes, you are already talking marriage, but there are no marriage plans yet, you have not commenced preparations to get married, you need to speak with a mentor, you need to speak with a coach, you need to get to your pastor to speak about it if you are a Christian and in a local church. Because these long relationships, dating or whatever is called courtship, that lasts longer, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and going, those ones you really, really need the counsel of a mentor or a coach, or you need to speak to someone that can listen to you, someone that is not in that relationship with you, someone that is neutral, that can give you an independent counsel outside what you are thinking, someone that has not been hearing the kind of things you're hearing from the person you are in the relationship with, someone that has not given so much already, someone that has not, giving in so much emotions or even finances. You need that person to analyze the whole situation, someone that you can also tell the whole truth to, so that they can use the information that you have given them to conclude whether you should keep on waiting or whether it is time to move on. I got information from one of my clients yesterday. The young lady that he's been, we call it dating, that he's been dating, that young lady had been refusing to give him an answer as to, I will marry you or I will not marry you. But all along, everything has been okay. And once the issue of marriage came up, then she was slagging as though, and the guy didn't get it. You have been in good relationship with someone for a long time, and suddenly you want to marry the girl, and she is telling you and praying about it. She stopped seeing you as much as she used to. And that even brings me to the point where I will say, if you are not talking about marriage, what are you dating for? I mean, they call dating, I don't really know what it is, because if there is no plans of getting married, if there are no preparations of getting married, which the church will call courtship, what then are you doing with that individual? So the best thing for you is, if it is not about marriage, no need, because you are not in a courtship. Why dating? So now that it has come to my knowledge, I now had a lot of information from him. And so I told him, say, you know what, now you cannot be postponing it and keeping it. Maybe once a month you ask again. You need to call her and sit her down and find out whether the feeling is mutual, whether she really wants to marry you, or she just wants to keep you aside while, exploring other options and collecting money from you and help here and there. You need to know exactly what is in her mind. And suddenly it pops up that no, he should go and marry if he wants to marry, that she is not ready yet, and she's looking, she's exploring other options that she has, so that she doesn't want to hold him in case he sees someone to marry. She doesn't want to be the one holding him down, because herself also doesn't want somebody to hold her, since there are other options that she is considering. And so the guy called me and was so devastated. And ordinarily, if this didn't happen, I would have come here to talk to ladies about this kind of a thing. But you see, it also happens to men. Either way, it is not good and it's very devastating, which is why we need to avoid it by making sure that you are planning to get married. Maybe your parents or had been seen, or your parents are aware of it, or relatives or friends are already aware that two of you are going to get married someday. If not, stop investing so much of your time, so much of your resources, so much of your emotions, especially, because you never know what is in their minds. And these days, there are a lot of deceptive smiley faces. You need to be aware of that. These things will pop up once in a while in your spirit man. It's going to, one way or the other, be obvious to you that this is heading nowhere. And make sure, like I always say, make sure that before you even go further, that you have not invested emotions. That is a killer. Once you put emotions in and maybe add some little finances or resources, you are hooked. It will be difficult for you to say no when you even find out that it is not for you, because you've given it so much. Now you're expecting so much. I've made a video about this, and I would like you to go and find it on my channel and watch it. It will really help you. So I hope that this experience I just recounted of one of my clients is going to help you today to sit down and think of that relationship you are in, whether it is time to let it go, whether it is time to go and speak to a mentor, a coach, or your pastor, whether it is time to go and speak with your leader in church, whether it is time for you to revisit it and maybe have another conversation with that individual concerning it, whether it is time to just let it go and move on, at least so that you will be available for others to, find. Well, that's what I bring today, and I hope it will help just one person. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? If you have been, popping in and out and watching maybe a little and more and not subscribe, please subscribe. Subscription is not going to, you're not paying for it. It won't cost you money. It will only cost you just a click of the button. Share and like the video if it really interests you and you think others might benefit from it. And don't forget your comments. As I always say, it might be saving a life. So it's really important to us. Leave us some comments at the comment section. And until the next video, I would like to say a very big thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.